Hello. And, look at that beautiful view out there of the little stars and the little bird. Welcome to another round of Dawn Trail. You can call me Blank if you wish. Part-time Blank is the name of the channel. Blank as in a blank space. So a free space, whatever you wish. Or if you prefer a more productive one, we can go with... Making it sound like I'm thinking on the spot. I'm not. I've always had this. Blank from Final Fantasy IX. One of the friends of Sedaine, the main character, and another member of Tantalus. Brothers in arms! Brothers! For some reason, their taunt was the Tantalus, for some reason, did that as their sort of symbol, but it should have probably been that. They did that. It's like, what? Just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Because that's an insult. That's a symbol. Anyway. Obviously, animation issue, but not much of one, really. I mean, it probably just clipped through all the time, like, it's not working. Right, let's go to Urkopacha, if that's actually how to pronounce it. I've been waiting for what feels like days. Eaten enough of Brooks Evo's tacos to feed an army. You bastard! What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urkopacha, we depart from the Arch of Dawn. Then take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urkopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing some more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have the most dependable solution available. Come with me. Yeah. We're going alpacking. I mean, yeah, we're gonna go alpacking. Woohoo! We are, aren't we? We're going alpacking. What up? Ba-dum, ba-dum. Still love this music. You know what? I see here so many, like, you know, top 10 Square Enix tracks. But I'd love to see at some point. This isn't a knock on them. Worst. Because even those will be absolute bangers. Do a tier list, and, like, you know, the lowest ones will be B's. May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca. Yay! I was petting them yesterday. What was the day before? Oh, look at it! My heart. Oh God, no! These animals can traverse Urkopacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchant would be lost without them. So, they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. Oh, you don't have alpacas in Eorzea? No, but I think we do in, Shalian. I've seen alpacas. I'm sure I've seen alpacas. Alpacas are native to Yogg-Thora. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities, where it is not needed anyway? But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small, and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Oh yeah, they do spit. Hello. No, I'm not gonna... Ra-ba-bam. I see. What do they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them more easy to handle. We're really doing this then? Ah. So, was my information useful to you? Sorry. Yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take payment now. You want me to pay you? But of course. I guess I should have expected as much from a merchant. Let me see what I have on me. What? The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Right. Here you go. A fair price for fair advice. Yes! I made a trade with a third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. You mean I could have paid you less? Of course! I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Imagine calm. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. The fact she calls them monsters because they spat on her. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Urkapacha, then that's what we'll do. I'm assuming she's very young as well. Yes! We get to ride alpacas! Oh boy, straight into it. Sorry, that would be funny.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
They mentioned taming Valigarmanda as part of the challenge before the actual thing. So I'm kind of wondering,
so this
was it sealed in the Golden City?
I've never actually been here before.
Cool.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
Woo! Showing how much over.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of so...
That's not a peak.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tura. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
It's alive!
Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
Cool. Another... Sorry.
But I should introduce myself. I am Bolnok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watrunpelo.
Oh, truly. I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Pardon.
Mezcal? Is that a local beverage?
It's an Urgopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Agave? I hope they mean that as like, it's a fruit rather than an agave actually being a creature, because you drink blood?
Yes, it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you...
Weird finger like the Ferengi.
I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels.
Being sort of Star Wars, Star Trek-y stuff does make sense.
Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
What?
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
You don't speak out about peace, someone has to fight for it. This is your champion. You don't believe in her? Why? This is a young child? Young girl? Or if you're watching in the English one, it's because it used to be a guy.
Be foolish to underestimate
Don't care.
merchants. Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliol. Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers.
Yeah.
He's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
Great.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
If I knew how to do editing, I'd do a cut at this point on YouTube. So we'll be seeing a change in 3, 2, 1.
Watrunpelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
Yeah, you can quite clearly see it. Which means I'm going to get lost. Just kidding. Alpacas! And I can pet them. I hope. Yeah, we pet ya. Yeah. I'm happy. Hi, Aaronville. I got to pass an alpaca. I'm happy. This is it. Watrunpelo, the home of the Pelu. Wuklamat should have arrived before us. Yeah, she's just over there. Oh no, she's buying things! Stop her! Stop her! That's not good. You've come all this way for the rites of succession? Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn Servant. But please, the outcome is far from decided. but it is a possibility. How fortunate, then, that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. Aaronville! Hurry! Quickly! Quick! And a nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come third promise, my well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady. I like the sound of that. Didn't take flipping long, did it? All right, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Erenville, when did you... Shatona! From far off Shaktural, Norman winters are bitterly cold at first. Cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survived them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I am not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. So you don't have to do the hard sell, you just have to do the smart sell. You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers, like Wuklamat, fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. Maybe there are some people who could learn a thing or two from that. Valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu. Let us all take Aaronville's words of caution to heart. So we're not shopping. Damn it! Both looking at Alphino because the last time he traded, he spent like 6 million gil on a sword. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, we got that place accessible now. Cool. Oh, hold on. Let's just do this first so I don't forget. Bum ba da 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 da. That's like 3 expansions ago, though. I'm sure he wouldn't be that stupid again. Alright, Luke, what's up? Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy, then. Kryle, Alice, and I will speak with the merchants. Wuklamat, you and Erenville might try approaching travellers and passers-by. No, Alpha, no. You come with us. I know how stupid you are. Actually, no, his sister and Kryla there. They can at least curtail him. Pity, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. So, wait, I'm on my own. Oh, cool. Woohoo! Gather information around Wachapello. Wakanpello. Wackham! Hello there, sir. Don Seventh Elector. Ah, I thought you were a new face in town. Even the right of succession, I take it? Me, I don't much care who sits on the throne, so long as they keep Tyrell peaceful. Oh, cool. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once rat rows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I'd say. Thank you, it's a wonderful offer, but no, that's fine. Oh, right, yes, you were asking about the Elector business. Being but fresh returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobley, could probably tell you more about it. Oh my god, Tobley's here! Oh man, Final Fantasy X reference. Weird. This whole place is actually Impatient Porter. Electors? Oh yes, I've heard all about the rights of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zorol Jar. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In the thousands column, potentially. So many trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? Please, just answer my question. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zorol Jar or his policies. Well, fuck you then. So this place might be split. That's interesting. Mablu. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Do you have a question for me? Yeah, I wondered about who the Elector was. Sorry, I don't know anything about any Electors. You should take a moment to see our prized alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you. And that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobley, that's the head rancher, who was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobley noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Thanks, I'll go find Wooklamat. It spat at me again! I did warn you. Bum 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 ba-da-doo. Hey Luke, where's your handler? Oh, you really have to watch yourselves around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal, and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobley is the man to talk about the contest. Not only... Now, if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. Okay. No, don't go on your... Oh, bugger. Where is she? Oh, to bloody find her, won't we? There we go. There we go. I wonder if he's going to have the same pace of speech as Tobley did. That is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say I'm scared, of course. There's nothing wrong with being slightly feared. It hasn't gone out that much. Hello. This is Blue, is it? Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobley? Tobley? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is Tobley often mentions his favourite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could? Alright? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobley a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobley. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great. We can meet back here to share our impressions. Haggling is a form of trade. Well, no, it's not her. Or is it? Well, obviously I'm not Tobley. I shouldn't have said that. You meant to find out for yourself, but who Tobley is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. Cool. That's really clever. A visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit you if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Boastful ranch hand. Hello! You think I might be Tobley? Well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Okay. Don't spit at me. Oh. Am I Tobley? Yeah, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise and her entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence the right of succession then? That's fucking hilarious. I'd laugh if it was him though. Hey! What did you find out? I think one of them was taking the piss. I see what above done with our interrogations. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. I think the diligent one makes the most sense. Not the nonchalant one who's like, yo, it's me. The worker's so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask off our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. No, I'm doing it wrong, I'm sorry. We know it's you, Tobley, and to prove it, I propose a deal. Generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. You don't know how to trade, do you? It doesn't necessarily have to be coin or a lot of coin. In fact, you could have gone to each one of them and said, I'll give you, 5 gil for information. Well, thanks, but I'm not Tobley. An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobley, head ledger of Wakampelu and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulu Jaja's chosen electors. Aha! In a place featured in Tuli Halal's saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instinct, and I wager this won't be the last time. Well, we trusted your instinct and it worked very well. She found out fair and square, Troubly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here. Yeah, she was gonna give all of her money to him.
Deducing the Dunservant's elector was the first step of defeat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Yep.
Right. Not hard at all.
Hey off, it's Slappy Boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I am told the head ledger, Dobley, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Dobley. That's part of the test.
He intimidated him into it. That's shitty.
You're Dobley.
That's shitty.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
Okay.
You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Is he fucking serious?
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like
Yeah,
much
I
of a
paired one
challenge.
outside.
Bring out the example!
Oh my.
This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, third promise?
So they're gonna make her look stupid again.
Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
What's it gonna do? Turn into a friggin' scorpion or something? It's gonna spit her out, in it.
Ah! The little monster spat on me! Oh, that stinks! I can't.
Silly. Watch him just fucking whack it to death.
Whimsical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly.
Okay.
Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Oh.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Oh.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
Uh-huh.
all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
Yes.
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
Alive.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching.
What the fuck am I supposed to do then?
The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
I guess by giving her advice.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon. That's some
Oh, thanks
force
anyway.
I'm fit to roar?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Well, she will. Her brother probably won't. So it's to do with trade. Oh, need time.
This won't take long.
Oh, need time. I'll just grab one bit scruff at neck.
Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
No, they don't. No, they don't. You are going to kill multiple alpaca, which they are trying to breed.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas.
Well, let's learn about them then.
But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Are you all right, Clement? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yell.
I'll say, don't.
Scream, in other words.
Oh, for fuck's sake, not you two.
Did you find the Elector?
Good on Crown, keep him on task.
Oh, we certainly did.
I have to catch an alpaca. Okay. Well, good luck. What are we doing here? It's going to take like 5 minutes. I did say remaining calm was key, but the same rules don't apply to wild alpacas. Oh, you didn't say that. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sniff of me just to make sure? The scent just ruined my sense of smell. Yeah, you're gonna get that look again. What are we even doing? The feet of gold. Oh. From my ante Right. As Wuklamat helped demonstrate, the valley alpacas are wary people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? I don't know. With the proper saddle, we infuse a level of relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Wait, what? You're gonna... Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we're a clan of merchants? If you want a teeming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost the equivalent of 10 pel. 10 pel in the thousands column. 10,000 pel. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting the gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. Mayhap if we all pitch... No! No! No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money. Somehow. In that case... What? That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. Oh, that is so cool! That is really cool! That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. Oh, this is something that we can help with. We need 10,000. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million. So we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and got it confused with Alphino's million gil. Boy. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I just... I hate it when you're right. Then let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again. Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked. As long as Wuklamat goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance with whomever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then, Third Promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with the big for a bargain. For bargains, welcome aboard, Mablu. Should the rest of you stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. But especially not with you chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend the alpacas. Gladly. Although, PT, I think you should go with Wuklamat. Hooray! I'm not tending sheep. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over. Surely have sage advice to share. Oh no! Oh no! Hey, is anyone actually good at haggling? In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing. But I'll leave the wool with PT anyway. The better to keep my hands free. Thank you. Now wipe my ass on it. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but he'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Cool, that's clever, actually. You're working out your baseline. Because it might not actually be 10,000 that he wants. It's just a baseline that they've said is roughly 10,000. That's how the art of the trade works in markets of foreign countries. I suppose technically anyway you could it is potential to haggle anywhere in the world. You just have to know how and when. Alright, patience, what do you want? Here you go! Num num! Hello there, sir! Yo! Sorry. It's the person who tried to do it before, wasn't it? Ah, shit. Something I can do for you? Oh, we've come to bargain. Damn it, Dormammu, stop it! Sorry. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. Saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? This basket of fine alpaca wool. Ta-da! That's a little bit cheap. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. Okay. What does a saddle maker need? What might that be? Mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, that promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Fine. Working our way back. We're working our way back. Hold on. Did you say third promise? My offer has changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? That is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Sorrel will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles! Can we kill him? It's nothing personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Oh, so it's... Right, that's fine. We'll just work it around. We'll just work around it. I mean, you can't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there will be places that tip the scales. That's just part of the thing. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for victory, Wuglamat. Pray for your victory, Wuglamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Yes, you do. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They've become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promised plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the account of what it was like when the Yokoi ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn Servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Ah, well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up on peace for Toli Holal on the line. Neither will I. We will make you Don's servant. Oh, aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wood and willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Somebody who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Great. Of course, the Weaver! Bulnock was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was there to buy wool. Here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. Very good, man. Again, they've tried to set it up so that they interact with the right people. That's cool. Alright, let's see what magical thing we get this time. Boop. Oh my god! It's a horsey god! Oh my god! Sorry. Is this where you met the Weaver? Yeah. I was trying to talk to Luke. This is the spot after Bulnock talked to us. He walked off to the south. Then he's probably going to Kuvlo's Inn. Most visitors from Wacampello end up staying there. Let's go and check it, shall we? Oh yeah, you can't get a magic carpet. What is it this time? Oh no, trolley rattle. No, dry-skinned enemies. Well, yeah, they did say that there are similarities. There are some different ones as well. Amanda? The merchant. Oh yeah. Sorry, man. Basically, her brother's going to break alpaca, and she's going to breed them. Can I have that basket, PT? Yeah? Oh, that's what it is. It's a basket. Huh. Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Bulnock, I am glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promise? You wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? It's the contest. We need to trade our way up to make enough to pay for a saddle. Huh. Starting with 100 pel, we'll have to make up to 10,000. I see. So the goal is to turn a basket of wool into a jug of three-year-old premium mezcal. I could give you the mezcal. Allow me to invest in your efforts. Basically, she's learning about the society. Peace in Tural is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace to win the throne. With the throne, then. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. 500 pel, right. So we've multiplied by 5. Good, so we're on our way. That's very generous, Bulnock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, so I promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. I can't believe you can double your investment in your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because PT remembered our Weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. I mean, yeah, we only need to double it, don't we? And then we can, yeah. Here, PT, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Aaronville would never let me hear the end of it. Yeah. All set. Our next deal is waiting to be found. Success! You traded 100 pel basket of alpaca wood for 500 pel wool poncho. Now, who would need a wool poncho? Well, we did get told that it is a very cold climate that the bunny people go to. What the hell are their names? So that will be our next task. So we need to meet someone who would be willing to pay for... Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. Now that makes sense. How do we know if someone needs a poncho? It's basically teaching you how to use the market board. They aren't wearing one? That's the best bet I know as well. That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? Around the inn. There are a number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travellers. Well, yeah, if they want to go with, colder climates, then definitely. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamulja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably lance guard or sellswords. A Mamulja who soldier for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movement. So even if they had bared shoulders, Mamulja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Yes. Wait, am I supposed to... Ubigo. Why am I... But they're all Ubigo. Dopro, right. Am I supposed to find one that isn't part of the Lance Guard? What? He has a sword. And he kind of has a sword. Hard bitten, maybe? Resting. This one's already fully dressed. An artisan or a peddler, perhaps. Come to rest after visiting Wacampello. Like Buckno, would be my guess. Okay. Oh, he's too bloody hot, isn't he? Hard bitten. He's got a shield on, so he's obviously part of the Lance Guard. Probably dropped by the inn to take a break between patrols. So that's a no. Sweaty Dopro, I don't know why. That Mamuljar is armed. Could be Dopro courier. I've seen them flying their weaves, and those types aren't fond of excessive clothing either. Why the hell are we picking any of these? We should bloody know. Disconcerted, here we go. Definitely not. No cloak or coat or cloak. But also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. Okay. Oh there, friend. You're not a merchant by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof.
Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me.
I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker in Tuli Cholal, and was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show the Pelu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance. Therefore, his work as well. Oh, but now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. Yes. A splendid poncho. This would be a perfect replacement for the coat I lost. What would you like for it? I'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade. But one of those fine tools, perhaps? What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp and the haft well made. I'd value it at 1 pen in the thousands column. Ooh! Doubled! Oh, from 500 to 1,000. We have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's mate guard, for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. Cool. No matter, I have otherwise to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Yeah! Do we hear that? We already found our next buyer. The Miplu's mate garden. We go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. These ones will be calm, right? Probably. Excellent trade. Doubled your price. Sorry. Dim, dim, dim. Bum, 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 bum. Alright then, let's pick it to a mile, blow. Get up, alpaca. Maca. Sorry. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you've a mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. No, I wouldn't. I picked the wrong ones over and over again. Okay, what's next? Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. Oh, the hatchet. I mean, how are you gonna hurt it? Well, that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas. Mablu has so kindly provided. Okay, let's go! Ready to go? Let's mount up! And it's off to the mate fields we go! Please don't spit, please don't spit, please don't spit! He'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. Whee! I still don't trust them. You have a knack for hat riding, no matter what you say. Without that alpaca friends, we Pelu would never become traveling merchants. Can you imagine walking all the way across Tyrrell? Whee! I swear that mountain is too tall to be real. Wakosama? Wasn't that the name? A foreboding sight, isn't it? One I've never appreciated close up. You have to take the long way around the cliffs to get there to the highlands belonging to Yokoi. She's giving us free experience here. So, Mablu, you said you were learning about the peddler profession. You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. Oh, it's just... I'm not sure I have a talent for it. If I can help you buy the taming saddle, though, then it'd be proof that I can do this after all. In that case, you'd best get ready to be a merchant. Look, we're almost there. Yay! You're rescued. We made it. What a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Kuplo's inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. And speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Serpent, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. The trouble he took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet, here I am, the only one wanting to go off to be a merchant. I totally was waiting for this opportunity for her. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle, if you ought to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, I think that's a bad spelling or something. They can't have too many quality hatchets. Add that to Wuklamat's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favourable deal. That's Miplu herself over there. Pass a hatchet to the Third Promise, and let's get to bargaining. This is kind of fast. She seems really sad. Let us trade. You have that little axe for me? Here you go! It's a fine axe. Thanks. Now to see what we can get for it. Okay. You're Miplu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade, if you're interested. Well, the Third Promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan. The razor edge of its exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. Quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. That's less. Sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pen in the thousands column, same price as a hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Miplu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. Oh, we missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the Third Promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of the consideration. I do not wish to give offence, but I must tell you that I stand with the Second Promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wuklamat. That is why I am prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reason, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. Then go elsewhere. How about this then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Kona's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. Then you can go ahead and add our labour to the bargain. Very well. Let's get to it. Oh, added value to tip the scales? How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? Yeah. You can rest here if you like, Mablu. PT and I have mate together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then, and mind you, pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. 5 each. Wouldn't 5 be worth 1,000? Oh, sorry. Whee! Whee! Why more alpacas! Don't spit, don't spit, don't spit, don't spit. I petted one earlier. They should have an animation where they spit at you if you pet them. It's probably one of their attacks. Hi, alpacas. Yum, 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 yum. Verdant mate leaves. What is mate? What is mate? Well, I shouldn't bother checking it, but still. Hold on, I'll go on to the proper thing. Wikipedia. Topics refer to the same term. Beverages? Oh. Made from the yerba mate plant. I think it's verdant. The mate, a traditional South American container carved from a dried calabash. Or mate de coco. Cocoa tea. Believe it's the yerba mate. Yeah. The yerba mate, or the yerba mate, Ilex paranguariensis, is a plant species of the holly genus, dated to South America. It was named by the French botanist Augustin Saint-Hilaire. The leaves of the plant can be steeped in hot water to make beverages known as mate. There's a line across the E. Brewed cold, it is used to make tereré. Both the plant and the beverage contain caffeine. Ooh, tereré. Sorry, I'm going down a rabbit hole. Infusion of yerba mate and cold water, as well as a lot of ice and pohochnana, which is a medicinal herb. Right. So, they're tea leaves. I suppose that makes sense. A lot of it seems to be more to do with helping people warm up. You got the wool, which turned into a coat, which turned into an item to harvest tea leaves. So I'm guessing that this will probably get you to 2 grand. I mean, to be generous if she goes 5, but 2 grand is still something. Deliver the verdant mate leaves to Mipru. So you've brought me some leaves then. Yeah. They're crap. I'm not giving you anything for this. Well, I'll keep them then. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. So that was worth £1,000. What about the others? Here, we've brought our share as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honour mine. After adding the value of your labour to the price of the hatchet, I am prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. Isn't that still 1,000? Premium mate? Eh? Bought at the shop, 1 sack of those leaves would cost no less than £5 in the 1,000 column. Ooh, we got to 5,000 because we decided to do some labour. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. Wonder what this is going to come up as. I'll give it a good home. Talk with the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Now it. Chill, it's okay. It's okay. Matt Blue, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before, even after everything Tobley's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all to become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobley to accept my decision then? You mentioned your plans to leave. Hey, Tobley is a trader. Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Terrell's peace and become Dawn's servant. And becoming Dawn's servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobley held the same opinion, so talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. First, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We try to trade tea leaves or something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. The 5? Bargaining into a way-in to double the value? Yeah. Think you can do it? Trust me, I'll make this trade work. In my youth I'd promised that you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Well, the thing is, they're physically strong and intellectually strong, but what they don't have is the wisdom and the care to actually rule a country. They just have the tools, but not the need. If that makes any sense. It's one of the things I fucking hate in politics. Oh, he's a good speaker. I don't fucking care what his policies. That's a simple point I always say is, what are they wanting to do? I don't care how you're saying it. I don't really care about what the opposition are doing. I want to know what you are doing. Everything else is fluff. Everything else is just noise. All I want to know is what you're doing. If you can't tell me that straight, and you can't explain why you're doing it, and what you want to do, why you want to do it, and why you're doing it, then you can bugger off. Sorry. I mean, of course I am. I'm Wook Lamat of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Damn right! Excellent trade! Success! You traded 1,000 pel hatchet for 5,000 pel sack of top-grade mate leaves. If I don't call them mate, it's going to sound weird to me. Right, Luke, where are we going? A premium deal. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. I don't need the risk proving Ereville's point. This is what makes her a good ruler, though, is the fact that she trusts people. Not blind trust, but the people in her circle she's willing to, like, take advice from and shit like that. Fuck is that? It's whatever. It'd only be funnier if there was an alpaca nearby. Oh, what's that? That's got to be an enemy, right? Yeah. It's a Meganium! Actually, we do see those in some places. I've seen them before. Hi, Mevalu. Hi, Shavlu. And the rest. Hey! Bum, 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 bum. Barbamal. Oh boy. Babma. I think some of these might have been in dungeons, but oh, yeah. That's probably why I recognise them, to be honest. Over here. Thank you, gambler. That really helped. What are you bringing an elephant into the ranch for? Why not? Everything's good. Are you trying to trade? We'll want to speak with a man by the name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, PT, perhaps Will Clamat could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Me? I'm a chef from Tuliholai. I often come here to buy Gobley's mezcal, the finest in Tyrell, according to my customers. Yeah, I'm not interested. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Ooh, that's some good information. Gobley might be a death hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumour has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire though, he'll be laughed out of some purge. And Raplu. There's not much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you what Gobley's been saying. The other day he was muttering about monsters prowling about a garth of jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Oh, their presence has made it harder to procure ingredients and thus driven up the price of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the things they love. Alright, Mad Blue, where are you? So, two things. One, he needs something that's less strong for some of his traders. And two, some of his stuff's gone missing. So what did you find out? Also, the third one was he apparently dressed like a... I'm not interested. So what did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal's as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Wooklemat. Make sure she hasn't bought anything else. Gobby! Gobby! You have business with me, madam. Why don't we talk down below so as to not distract the alpaca from his work? Bam, 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 bam. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief if you would, I'm a busy man. Oh, we're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. Yeah, you might have upped the price to like 20k now. We don't have pearl, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. Top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. Settle down, settle down. No deal, just like that? Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? An invitation at the palace, I suppose. Let's hold on to that one. We need to consider our timing. Okay. Ubigo's chef's distaste for strong drink? No, the monsters! The monsters! I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, Ubigo's chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance. Brewed with the finest leaves, of course. Oh, bugger. You're right. Absolutely right. I hadn't noticed growing reluctance on the part of my Ubigo friend. But did not realize I myself was able to blame. Bleh. Did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, a sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. How about we make it so that they are less valuable? Should we offer the call the monsters causing the trouble? No, not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. As I expect you're aware, the rites of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring our distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumoured invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honour and opportunity, if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared. First impressions last. You want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volokshunsa. It would be such a shame to miss the chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. Oh! 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 Well, that it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid. We can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name's Bull Nook, and his works are highly regarded in Tully Hollow. Ah, connections. As a supporter of Wooklamat and keen observer of palace politics, he would doubtless be happy to guide you to the selection of an outfit to fit his this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage. The scales still aren't quite balancing. Alright, let's go kill the thingies. Say, when the monsters are running amok in agave jars, that's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly? I'd be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I resigned to hiring cell source to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to the trusted weaver, the shaving can be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you would come around. Give us a moment and PT and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. I get to kill something! Yay! In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bulldog. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wakampelo. Be safe! Alright then, Tanky. Ba da 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 do do do. Let's go. Fuck him up. Ah, there we go. This way? Yep. I guess. Yeah, this way. Or is it up? It's up, isn't it? It's bloody up. It's always up. It's always up. How did you get that? Can we eat it? No, it's just full of snot. Really? Yep. That should be the agave jar. The agave jars. Just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. Okay. Survey the designated area. Defeat any hostile creatures. Sorry, wildlife. Alright, kid, you're getting a shit kicking. I mean, I'm getting a shit kicking. Ah! Wow, this thing's a beast. Never mind. Dam 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 dam. Oh, so sorry about the leaves. Past! Jabba! Oh, she took them all at once. Cool. Oh, compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Oh, she went hunting with her dad. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Hi. Right, time to yeet ourselves off of a cliff. Just make sure you're not being chased, and you should be fine. I'm stuck. No, not. Ah. We should be able to catch an alpaca after all of this. Oh, those monsters were no trouble for you. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have this sack of leaves. Now you'll never become king. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. She runs off with them. Suddenly turns into Bakul Jaja. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bulnock, as agreed. I feel like what we did was worth more than 10,000, though. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Thank you. Yes! We finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. Let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Ah. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Nonsense. They're all training to become traders. That's what we do here. Now to 10,000. Well done. You've managed to make the amount that you wanted. And the jug. We've got the jugs. All right, Wook. Let's see what happens next. Oh, even at the palace, I don't think I held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you'd better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Okay. Oh, it's a door. Can you imagine if we dropped in and had to start all over again? Luckily, Halfley's place is not far. We just need to head across the Oh, I was worried then that it was going to come up on a bloody timer. Oh, those are horrifying. Okay, look. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. I changed my mind! I want 2! Whew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. If he turns it down again, I think Tobley will get involved. Get your tools ready, Saddler. We've brought your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? You had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Oh, thank you. Well, you have to hold up your end of the bargain. That's how it works. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zoral Jar, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. Look, the trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, Third Promise. Great! Stay and wait if you like. I'll have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Here you go. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Did I change his voice? No, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste the smooth mezcal already. After business. We did it! The saddle is ours! Yeah, now you have to think we started out with only 100-pel basket of alpaca wood. Mablu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you! Makes me so glad to hear you say that third promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished! Success! You traded a 10,000-pel jug of premium mezcal for a taming saddle. Let me just teach you something interesting about trading, though. Trade doesn't just depend on the exchange of the item. It also depends on the mood of the person, the situation that they're in, and basically when you go to them as well. So it's like timing and everything. There's a lot that goes into it more than you'd think. So it's not just like, oh, this is worth 10 quid this time, you know. It might be like a time when that's not possible. That's why like haggling can be quite useful at times in other places. Because in foreign countries they might up price. Bleh. They might sort of put the price up intentionally because most people like, yeah, whatever. But you could be getting something that's like 150% of what it's actually worth. This isn't much. In some cases, it might be like 400 or 500% up, maxed up by 400 or 500%. But essentially, it's just a matter of well, I mean, I'm not very good at haggling, to be honest, or I wouldn't think I was. Usually, when you're haggling, you don't go immediately for the price you want. You always go lower if somebody's doing an asking price. You always go below what you want it to be. So if someone's like, oh yeah, this is £20, you go, no, actually, I think it's probably more likely worth 5. Oh, come on, best I can do is 18. 8. So I can go 15. So I might go 9, 12. How about 10? Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, essentially, the song "The Other Side" from The Greatest Showman is the correct way of haggling. You acquired the saddle, then? Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off and catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born fiends so you can practice. Oh, cool. Oh, no! Come on. I know. This is something I need to learn. Good. You're literally her mentor. Calm down. Oh! What are you looking at? Spit at you. There. Great sunken gods, I did it! He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wuklamat's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. Cool. Oh. I've never taken a good long look at one before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now noticing that? I got one! He just grabs his fucking hind legs! Look! Sir Aljar, he's back. Having done exactly what he set out to do. The alpaca he's brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say golden alpacas live in solitary existence deep in the valleys, where it shuns the company of both men and its own kind. I broke it! I broke it! How did he manage to snare a prize like that? He isn't even fucking riding it! Seriously, he's not riding it! How does that count? A beast knows its battles. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Vuklamet. You are acting like a beast, and you are speaking like a beast. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Toral can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, wages of wars of merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliholal all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth, they have been basked in unbroken harmony. Behold, they regard war as not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation of peacetime. That's not how this fucking works! That's not peace, that's cold! Tis true that war's miseries breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through violence you propose. The rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind. The Gallian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. You are a pampered child who was given a fucking army. Sit down! Sorry, I don't know why I'm angry at this shit, but, you know, the oppressed fought back against the other oppressors. Well, they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Gulul Jajar did not elevate the Mamulja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tulichola, but the star in its entirety. But why? I need not explain myself to you. You'll be held accountable, though. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold. What a appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? He has always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Connor. It's like we're not even family. So he's asking for world domination for some fucking weird reason. Because that creates peace? Because everybody's lazy? Dumb shit. I know you see him as your brother and you care for him, but fucking he needs his fucking ass beaten. He needs to be bloody humbled. I'll ponder Sorolja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the Feet of Gold. Of my saddle, I have practiced how to use it. So lead on where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of our encounter is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklamat off on a hell hunt. Yay! Oh, I'm gonna go find her again. Down here. Wait. Oh. I don't know why I got so annoyed at that. It's just like the amount of people that seem to think that that's how things fucking work is like insane. I mean, the fact that a well-known leader said that peace is not the absence of war, because it's not. There's still animosity and frustrations. All war does is allows people to think that they can create their own levels of correctness. It's like, dumb. It's like winning an argument by punching someone until they shut up. You're not winning the argument, are you? I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on Wuklamat as she marshals her courage to attempt the harrowing task of capturing a wild alpaca. Oh, bloody hell. Slash cheer. No, hold on. You can do it! Oh, bloody hell.
Good luck, there, promise!
I'm gonna do that right, bloody hell.
I'll need it.
Aww.
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But
Just don't scare it.
I'm to rule this nation, and I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right.
Good job, Sensei. You can do it!
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
This shouldn't take long.
I'm staying here.
Yay!
Wuklamat is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Where are you going? Oh.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
No, she's going to be an hour. It's fine. Oh, wow. You really... Whoa, bloody hell.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shitona from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Charlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
The Golden City.
Are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Hold your horses, she'll be fine.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Oh. Just brought her on back.
I did it.
Why is she so tired? I mean, it did take her all day somehow.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Oh.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
We got backstory of other characters, it's cool. Oh. Yay! And now we can go to bed. I'm so relieved the Third Promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Oh, right, yeah. Oh no! Right, I'm assuming something big's gonna happen after this. So... It's only over there, and that's not so far. I'm going to travel back to... it was Tullyhal, wasn't it? Tullyhal. Right, and we will leave it here. Hey, right. Where's the place? Fort Boyard. Only like 10 people will get that reference, none of which are watching. Because, yeah. Alright, well, that's probably leave it for today. So, So, that's where I'll leave it for today. Ready to pick up tomorrow around the same time. Hi, Panda. So, as I sign off, I'll just, as I usually do, thank you for watching. I'm always grateful for any time given. And just remember, all time is precious and appreciated. Even those that I don't sound like I do appreciate. And till next time, take care. See ya.